and welcome back to another Cake Life vlog. It's a little bit noisy in the studio today. I think the heating's kicking in, there's some roadworks going on, the road is very noisy at the side of me, but hopefully you can hear me okay. I have a very busy week this week. I am making a 3-tier Gothic style black, purple, red cake that we're actually delivering to Blackpool at the weekend. Throw into that judging at Cake International on Friday, so I'm having to juggle both things because Cake International is in Birmingham, which is at least 2 hours away. We also have to spend the night because the start of the meeting is at 8:30 in the morning and it's a full day of judging. I know how many pieces I'm going to be doing. I think I've got 57 pieces, and I also know which categories I'm judging, so that's exciting. But it is Tuesday. I have my cakes with me. I have made my ganache. I am just about to start making the fillings, but I'm probably going to split this vlog into 2 parts. So in this vlog you'll probably see me making the Gothic cake and delivering it, and then if I have time I might film Cake International as a whole separate vlog. We'll just have to see how it goes. I am also behind because it's the 1st of November today, and obviously I've still got my October wallpaper on. That was my October doodle, and I usually do a new doodle for the 1st of the month for the Brigadiers to download, and I haven't done it yet. So I'm hoping to get as much of the cake done as I can today. I'm going to go home, charge my iPad, quickly try and draw the new cupcake. Just trying to play catch up a little bit, but let's get started for the day. I am just part way through rough ganaching the cakes, but I just wanted to show you this that came through the post. It is a lovely thank you card from Mr. and Mrs. Hedges. And how cool is it that the cake has actually made the thank you card? It is of course the Beauty and the Beast one. Gorgeous pictures all over the front and then a lovely note on the back. So I will be popping this in my little happy box. I have a little folder here for happy mail, such as like thank you cards and things like that, or magazine things I've been in, and I've had to kind of stick a band around it because it's so full, it's busting now, I can't get any more in. My cake stuff order also arrived today, which is very lucky because I needed some black paste for this cake. So I didn't order much. I think it came to about £57, and I got a box of white couture. I got some normal Renshaw's black paste, chocolate brown. I have been finding it really hard to find this stuff. I can get the like teddy bear brown, I think it's called, or the other brown, the regular brown Renshaw's. I don't like the shade of that one. This has been always my all-time favourite, the one that's actually chocolate flavoured. I just think the colour of the brown is much better, and I haven't been able to get hold of it, so I was very happy to see this in stock. So I stocked up on that, and I got a pack of the Renshaw's modelling paste in black as well. That's just for any details I need for this cake. Just a little pack of 4-inch drums. And I am nearly at the end of my first tin of this stuff. This is the release spray that you obviously spray into your cake tins for your cakes to pop out. I used to use Trex, but I have now switched over to this because it's just so much easier and quicker. It's almost home time. I have covered the top of this cake and the board. It is very wet. I have only just airbrushed it, and you do have to put quite a lot of spray on there to get it a good deep black. But it should be nice and dry for the morning. I haven't bothered spraying the middle because there's a tier going on top of this, so it's a bit pointless, 1, wasting the colouring, and 2, just like putting black icing in that centre when you can have white, because you're not even going to see it. So this is all going to have ruffles on, so that doesn't need covering. This is the top tier, again super shiny. It's a bit like a mirror at the minute. It'll dry nice and matte by tomorrow. And I haven't finished the middle tier yet. That's sat over there and needs covering in purple, which I probably could have done because I have half an hour left before I go home, or about 25 minutes. But I just don't want to rush it, so I'm going to cover that one in purple tomorrow and then get round to stacking them. It is now Thursday, which means I have to get this cake finished today because I'm off to Birmingham tonight. I finally finished my doodle. So it did go up a little bit late because it was the 2nd of November yesterday, but this is Coco. I had to do Coco for November, seeing as it was Day of the Dead yesterday as well. I just love that whole celebration that they do. I just think it's really cool. This is as far as I got yesterday. I got to paint a lot of things still. There's a lot still to go on this yet, but my battery on my camera is nearly dead, so I'm going to put you on charge and just crack on, and I will let you know where I'm up to in a little bit. That's me all done at 1:45 in the afternoon. We have full-on Gothic complete with red and purple pops of roses on there. These are the chocolate skulls painted silver. And this is actually a 6, 8, 10 inch, which is a little bit bigger than I would usually make. Usually I don't like the top cake to have such a large surface area, but I knew that there was 2 skulls going on side by side, so we got away with it. And the reason for this size is because they're going to be serving this as dessert, which means the slices of cake are double the size of what you would usually cut at a wedding as like a little canapé size or finger slice. So these slices are cut double the size and then served as dessert, so they needed a much bigger cake. But this is being delivered to the Imperial Hotel in Blackpool. They were originally getting married in a castle, I think, in North Wales, but they had to change venue. So we're off to Blackpool, which is really good because I know my way around Blackpool quite well, and it is only about an hour away. So it just needs boxing up, and then it's going to sit here in the studio. I'm going to go home and start packing my bag for Cake International tomorrow. You probably won't see that in this vlog, so the next bit you'll probably see is me actually delivering this on Saturday. We arrived at the Imperial Hotel, which is right on Blackpool Promenade front. It is based right up the north end of Blackpool. If you know Blackpool, you'll know it has a north and a south end with a central pier, North Pier, Central Pier, South Pier. The Imperial is up near the north, and we had a rotating door to tackle on the way in, which I'm very glad Adam was carrying because this one was quite a heavy one. I just want to give a big shout out to the Imperial Hotel as well, because as you know, I deliver wedding cakes most weekends, and the staff here were just so friendly and warm and welcoming, told us exactly where it needed to go, because they are the odd venues and I turn up and there's literally nobody there, and I could be stood there for 10 minutes not knowing what I'm supposed to be doing. But we set it up in a room that was very purple. It was very dark, Gothic, mysterious. All the chairs were there ready. And also a huge bonus, it wasn't set up in a corner with a fire extinguisher in the background. Another huge bonus. I made sure it was central and level like I always do, and then I grab a little bit of footage of the cake set up. It was, however, very dark, so you might struggle to see it, but you have already seen the cake anyway. I will probably get questions about my skull mould. This isn't a mould you can buy. I actually made the mould myself and have in the past sold the chocolate skulls that I make from it. I am planning on still selling these. I am just too busy to get round to making them at the moment. But I grabbed a little bit of the decor. We had the creepy guy in the corner and a really cool sign with all the chandeliers switched on and all the walls in purple. And this is just a shot of how big the Imperial Hotel is on the front. You can't miss it when you drive past it. And we spent the rest of the morning in Blackpool trying to do a little bit of last minute holiday shopping. We are now, as of today, 19 days away. I am not ready. I've had all this time to plan and get ready, but I just feel so behind, and I'm sorry you're having to look at this face like this again in my robe. Just tell it's been one of those weeks. When I am sat here in my robe looking like this, you know it's been a busy one. So the bit missing from this vlog was obviously Cake International. I travelled down there on Thursday evening, woke up bright and early to make my judges meeting at 8:30 in the morning on the Friday, and spent a very intense long day of judging and didn't get home until something past 10 at night, and I didn't stop in between all that time.
Even when you stopped for dinner, you were still working on your paperwork. So it was very intense. I did, however, come home with the most amazing little gift. I received this cute little pin badge that says official judge on it. I was so over the moon when this got handed to me. As you know, I collect pin badges. So that's straight up on the board. And I also took away a very large headache that I woke up with on the Saturday morning when I delivered that cake. It's just the noise, the brain mashing from doing the judging, the socialising. It just gives me a big headache the next day. So we didn't actually stop long in Blackpool, and we also didn't buy anything. So I couldn't find what I needed. Sunday, I spent the day packing up the international cherry mails because I'd done the UK ones. I ran out of time to get the international ones done because there was a little bit of extra admin work to go along with that, with all the customs forms and things, because they're all going to different countries. We've got like Germany, we've got the US, we've got Ireland, we've got a few little tweaks to make. So I did the international cherry mail yesterday, so that is on its way if you were waiting for that.
This is a reminder. Lunch.
That is my timer to remind me to make Adam's dinner. I didn't even realise. I cannot believe it is nearly 12:15. Where has my morning gone? I have so much to do today. Let me go and make dinner and I'll come back afterwards.
I'm done with dinner, but I have a Zoom call in 5 minutes with the cupcakes and cherries from the brigade, because today is our Zoom call day where we just chat about literally anything at all. So that's literally in 5 minutes, so I'm going to set up for that and then I'll get back to you.
I am back, and I have a little parcel here, and I did open it, and I got to about here and didn't open the rest of it because I thought, oh well, I'll put this on camera. Because obviously I know it was something I haven't ordered for myself. So it says, remember to treat yourself kindly. And there's a lovely little note on the other side from Helen. And this is called Pink Clouds Gifts. I don't know what they do yet until I open it. There's a lovely little sticker and some confetti there. So we're just going to open this up. See what's inside. Oh my gosh, there is chocolate, there is candles. Let me smell this one. Oh, that smells really nice. I don't think it's vanilla. I can't put my finger on what that smells like. It's got a very slight sherbety sort of scent. It's very fresh, it's very nice. A bar of Galaxy smooth milk chocolate. Ooh, tea bags. Strawberry and cucumber with green tea. I might have one of those in a minute. And there's one for Calm. So there's 2 of those. This looks very, very fancy. A collagen eye mask. Let's have a quick look. So you put them underneath your eyes. God knows I could do with that right now. There is a pack of Himalayan bath salts. How nice is that? All packaged up. There is a charcoal tonic mask. Oh, and it's a sheet mask as well. I prefer the sheet masks because they're a bit less messy. You just put it on and peel it off. And lastly, there is a spa treatment body wash. This sounds very interesting. But how nice is that? That is like a little self-care box. All in one go. A little bit of chocolate, a little bit of tea, a little bit of a pamper, and a little candle to make everything smell nice. Thank you very much, Helen. That is so thoughtful, and I cannot tell you how needed this is after Cake International. After this weekend, I cannot tell you how needed this is. I mean, obviously I'm going to crack open the chocolate right now and eat that. Thank you so much. So I have a confession. I can't actually eat Galaxy.
I seem to have a bit of a dodgy digestive system, and it doesn't like Galaxy, it doesn't like Lindt chocolate, the Swiss chocolate. I think it's anything that's heavily got a lot of cream or milk in. It happens with regular chocolate if I eat too much, but I know I can't have Galaxy. But you know when you know you shouldn't have something but you do it anyway? I have eaten the whole bar because I have no self-control.
It takes like 3 minutes of bliss of eating the chocolate that's followed by 3 hours of stomach pain and gurgly noises. It's already hit. We already have the gurgly noises going on right now.
Good morning. I realised I didn't finish the vlog last night because we are now on Tuesday of a new week when it should be a new vlog. So I'm going to finish this one here and then start vlogging straight again because I'm actually working on 2 cakes this week. This is the challenge piece, so you'll see this as a tutorial and you'll also see it featured in the next vlog. And I am back at home again tomorrow to bake this week's wedding cake. I hope you enjoyed watching the behind the scenes of the Gothic wedding cake, and I will see you again next week for the behind the scenes of these ones.